Honestly, I don't really know. I think just trying to be consistent. I've never played her before, so trying to figure out her game and also, yeah, just have fun.
Who would like to ask our first question?
Welcome back. In terms of just how the trainings were going in February, preparations, just kind of assessing Australia, kind of where was your head at going into, before this match, going into this tournament?
Um, yeah, I mean, for me, it wasn't like too positive. I was really disappointed because it's something that I've done to myself before, and I feel like every year I go through that specific injury, and every year I can kind of like feel it starting to happen. So, yeah, I was just really disappointed in myself, and then ironically, like we were training, and then I injured myself, like I did another injury, so I just felt like hopefully that's enough injuries for the whole year. But yeah, I mean, I'm just grateful to be out here and be playing. Last year I didn't do too well here, so I think I already exceeded the previous year, so I just hope that I can keep going.
Naomi, you debuted a new look today on court. I wanted to sort of ask you about, there's a phrase people say, look good, feel good, maybe play good as well. Is that something you consider at all in sort of the development of these kits you're wearing? Is it sort of a confidence thing as well?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say, obviously, if I wear these outfits, I want to stay in the tournament for a long time. And I do believe in like look good, feel good. But I think for me, when I'm developing the kits or like designing stuff with Nike, I love telling stories. So when I was a kid, I loved like creating sketches and kind of designing the world where that character came from. And for me, that's something that I'm really grateful that I can do and that people are interested in. So yeah, I would say it's fun for me to get through the rounds and be asked questions about it.
The ATP started the athlete arrivals. I don't know if you saw that, like showing the men in fashion that was selected in partnership with stylists. Do you think that for women doing something like that is more of a liability of being called, frivolous or distracted? Do you think it's easier for men's athletes to get away with caring about fashion in that way?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't know what the comments look like on like the guy Instagrams or whatever. And honestly, I try not to look at my own like social media comments. But I know we did do. It wasn't a tunnel walk on, but it was like a little like walk out in Toronto, maybe like 2 years ago. Well, I did it. I don't know who else did it, but I think it's cool. I think it brings like fashion more into tennis, especially with the tennis players participating. I didn't really see the guys' outfits though, so were they good? Dang. Okay.
Andre was great.
Zizu was good.
Andre's kind of swaggy, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Marat influence.
So a Turkish player was threatened with violence last night if she didn't lose her match today in Turkey, and possibly because of a WTA data breach. And so I'm wondering, A, were you affected by the breach, and B, how you feel about the increase in sports gambling incidents like this?
Like in person?
Provide a statement on that.
Okay.
On the breach, that is, we've got that. I can send you to that after the question.
No, I was looking because I haven't heard about this at all, actually. Because I can tell the Turkish player was Zeynep, right?
No.
Hannah? Vardy?
Yes, Ubardi.
But Zeynep is Turkish, right?
Yeah, she
Okay.
is. She is, but it's another team.
Okay.
Different Turkish.
No, I mean, that's really crazy. I'm sorry, I don't have like an in-depth.
Do you have any vague opinion, not vague, but opinions just about sports gambling in
Sports
general?
gambling?
Have you
mean,
been affected in that way?
probably, but I don't like. I just live my life, and whatever happens, it's whatever. Which is either a really like positive way of thinking or a negative. I don't know, but that's just how I deal with it. I think sports gambling is. It's harsh to say it's terrible because obviously I'm an athlete and so I'm living on the other side of it. But I don't see a positive to it, especially when people don't treat the athletes as human. And I get some people like bet absurd amount of money, but that's their responsibility and they shouldn't be taking it out on the athlete because I think we care more if we win or lose than the person betting money. So to like threaten someone's life over it is insane.
Just earlier, you were talking about enjoying and trying to just be happy and to find the joy in the playing. I don't know if you were following the Olympics very much. Were you familiar with it all, the least of you?
Of course.
Okay. All right. I mean, what did you? I thought of you a little bit when I was watching her. I'm curious what your reaction was, not just to her performances and all that sort of stuff, but also what she was saying and what her story was in terms of her relationship with her sport and finding happiness.
So it's kind of funny. So I first saw her like way before the Olympics because they were saying that she took a long break and then she like started coming back to skating, and I thought it was really cool because she was saying that she's not going to let people tell her what she can or can't eat and stuff like that. And I thought it was amazing she was so young and she was standing up for herself. And then obviously the Olympics was an incredible moment for her. And for me, it was just really amazing to see how joyful she looked when she was skating. And yeah, she's a really cool girl. And I think a lot of people think the same way.
How hard is it to just be happy playing? Tennis, specifically.
I think that answer changes based on who you ask. For me, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it only when it comes to tennis, though, because I've been playing since I was so young, and I want things to go a certain way because that's how I practice. But I'm learning how to let go and kind of just take every day as a new adventure. So it's a little easier now to be happy, especially since I'm getting older, so so these joints don't work like they used to, but yeah, I'm just happy to have been able to play on Stadium 2 and play a night match, which was really fun.
So we just wanted to ask back to sort of your look because you mentioned something about wanting to tell stories, and I wanted to know exactly what was the story behind this specific kit.
Okay, so get ready for my long spiel. So obviously the base of the outfit was leopard print, and then when I was kind of diving deeper into it, we were thinking, okay, leopard in the desert, and then there's that iconic photo of Naomi Campbell, like running with the cheetah, right? And then I was like, okay, like, do I want to tell a story like this? But like, obviously based on who I am, my leopard's more like a huntress, like I'm hunting something, like there's something that I want to go get. And then we kind of morphed into this story of like, there's desert, there's dunes, there's a leopard, but with the desert, like, we're crazy. Then we're like, Mad Max. And then we're like, okay, huntress, hunting. There's a lot of like iron, there's like a story of like pursuing something. And then we just kind of built the world in there.
You were wearing jewelry pieces as
Yeah.
well, so that's part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Any more questions?
Cool. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you.